another thing is a lot of people point to the kick talk that we did with Ice Poseidon. So I think one thing comment that set it off over there was, listen, we didn't do anything to KPP. We just got better at tracking tabbers, botters, follow communities. Can you do an overview real quick for people who don't have that frame of reference of, did KPP go down, like, and if also globally, what happened there? Can we just set the table really quick about where KPP stands, and why we might see everybody freaking out, from some of our largest streamers to some of our smaller streamers that are on KPP?
I think, yeah, everyone freaking out is probably not the right way to put it. I'm going to correct you there. I think there's a few people, there definitely is a few people who have said, hey, look, like, my numbers were here and now they're down here. Then again, there's a lot of people that are saying, hey, look, nothing's changed. The one thing that has changed, right? The one thing that has changed is that Kick has been on a journey. These last 3 years, we have continued to learn so much about live streaming and the way it operates. Live streaming is a fascinating industry. It's absolutely fascinating. And one aspect of it, which I think we were very naive to, was the fact that bots are very prevalent. Bots are a large part of live streaming, an extremely large part of live streaming, right? And when we said 2 years ago, actually 2.5 years ago, we were like, we're going to pay everybody. We're going to pay people a baseline amount of money to stream. The whole concept around that was quite simple, right? The concept there was that there is so many incredible streamers that are out there streaming, and they don't yet have enough comfortability to be able to take the leap and become a full-time streamer. That's the basic principle, right? Because gifted subs, donations, all that, it's kind of unknown, right? So KPP was thought up as this brilliant idea to be able to give people the security and the ability to take that leap of faith and really dive into content creation. That's the thesis, right? And I think it's done an incredible job. The problem though, is that KPP is based on a bunch of metrics, and those most important metrics come down to active viewers. And like I said, we've been on this journey. We've been on this incredible journey of understanding the landscape of live streaming. And the thing with live streaming is there's a lot of different type of viewers. There's a lot of bots, right? But there's also a lot of viewers that you'd also call sort of less active, inactive, and whatnot. And we've had to go through a lot of situations to kind of figure it all out. And the one thing KPP is meant to do is reward people for what we like to think of as authentic viewers. Authentic viewers are the most important. People who are actually watching you, actually paying attention, actually utilizing your chat. And that's what KPP is meant to reward. And we've gone through these last sort of 3 months especially. These last 3 months, we've really started to properly crack down on botting, on follow for follow communities, on tabbing, and all these other areas in which people were almost gaming the system, right? So again, KPP rate has not changed for anyone that doesn't engage in those activities. I'll say it again. KPP has not changed. It is the same amount. If anything, what we're looking to do is increase KPP for people who have authentic viewership. What's happened here is we have gotten a little bit smarter on how we detect it, which, to be fair, has affected a lot of people. So with that being said, some people have seen that their rates have come down a little bit, but anyone that has completely authentic viewerships would see no change at all. That's what we've seen happen. And again, I think that's kind of a long-winded response to pretty much saying we've gotten better at detecting real viewers. And that's it. That's all. That's all that's happened.
Yeah, no, and on top of that, like, look, yes, the majority of folks have not seen anything effective with KPP. In fact, listen, KPP has paid out, like, I think last total was like 144 million to the Kick partner community, which is insane. On top of that, listen, think about where we started. We started with 33 phase one partners, 33, right? Ranging from all average CCVs. I think now we're at like north of 9,000 partners globally, man. Like
Man, there's
the
more than
system works,
9,000. More than 9,000.
man. Like what would you put it at?
I think it's like close.
Rough.
I think there's like 7,000 active KPP partners, but I think people actually on Kick Partnership Program is like 25,000 now. So I don't have the right number, but anyway,
What?
it's a load, right?
No, that yeah, it's a load. The point being is that it's a solid program. What I loved early on about KCIP is that it had the word incentive in it, right? An incentive in implying, listen, this is incentivizing you to stream. And I think that we got away from a lot of people thinking like, hey, I'm just gonna flat out, take my 50 CCV, quit my job, and just like, pay all my bills off of this. Like, where how should creators look at KPP as it when it comes to their livelihood? Does that make sense?
That's a really great point. I think, yeah, originally we called it the Kick Creator Incentive Program. And the reason why is it was meant to incentivize people to stream better. Like the biggest thing here, and this is where I think the viewers really want to be on our side here. And I must say, there's actually a lot of people that have been against us for this. There's been this whole sort of concept of, hey, KCIP or KPP has made streamers lazy. And you know what? I have to agree. I have to agree that Kick has offered so many people life-changing money to the extent that they've become lazy. And that was never the point. That was never the point. This was meant to be an incentive for people to do better and bigger things. It was meant to allow people the opportunity to make the most amazing content and do the craziest things ever. But some people it made lazy. It made them really lazy. It made them incredibly lazy. It's really sad to see. And I think that a lot of that stemmed from the fact that it wasn't incentivizing people to make better content, because what it was doing, it was rewarding the wrong type of viewership. It was rewarding bots. It was rewarding lurkers. It was rewarding follow for follow communities. We want to reward authentic, real viewership. And you know what attracts real viewership? Authentic viewership? Good content. Good content attracts real, authentic viewership. And naturally, on the back of that, we're going to see an increase in pay and incentivize people to make great content. And it creates this amazing aspect because the viewers get better content, the streamers get better pay, and we all win. That's the whole point of KPP, right? And again, I think we started to lose that North Star because people started to get comfortable, through other ways of ensuring that they receive that same payment. So I think we're coming back to the basics of really making sure that we have the fundamentals clear. The better your content, the more viewers, the more you get paid. It's a simple theory. And I think it works. I'm positive it's going to work. So that's what we're doing here. We really are investing in the long term to make sure that the long-term content is better.
Yeah, I mean, I think you're nailing it in that gets competitive. The entertainment business gets competitive, man. And you got to roll up your sleeves and you got to realize that KPP can make you a lot of money. It can, but you have to set yourself apart. You have to set your content apart.
I just want to backtrack for a second though, Andrew, as well, because I know I just spoke a little bit before. I just want to say, like, one thing that we've learned over these last 3 years of live streaming is that we've learned that live streaming is a little bit broken. It's a little bit broken in the sense that botting is very prevalent. And I just want to say quite frankly that anyone out there utilizing bots, I think it's a terrible thing, right? But I also understand. I understand the situation whereby how prevalent botting has become. And I never want anyone to think for a second that Kick is having a dig at you because we're saying, hey, look, we've lowered your pay and you're a bot, you're a bad person. We understand that the live streaming space is not in a great situation when it comes to bots. And this is across all platforms. We're talking about Facebook. We're talking about Instagram. We're talking about X. We're talking about every social media platform. Every social media platform has these same problems. I just want to say that, people that do have to engage in these activities, we hold no grudge against you. Again, do we agree with it? We wish. I wish we could just get rid of all bots, but it's impossible. It truly is impossible. Like, it is an age-old problem that has existed ever since the internet was created, or before the internet was created even. But you know, I just want to make it very clear that we don't hold grudges against anyone like that. We just, you know, we just cannot pay you money for spinning up bots is basically what we're saying. And we're always going to continue to make it harder and harder and harder. We want to solve this problem. We really do. We want to solve this problem. We want to solve this problem. We want to get to the bottom of it. But it is an uphill battle. It is an uphill battle, and it's a tough one.
Wait, while I'm on this call, Eddie, I had this idea last night. I want to buy a ghost town, and then I want to put all the kick streamers in a city, and then I become the mayor of the city, and then I'll make the streamers and like the sheriff and like like a real town, and then basically I'll value all the property at 500,000 per trailer or something like the house, and then they pay 20% property tax to me. So I think. I think that'd be good for the kick streamers and then very profitable for me. So can we make that happen? The kick ghost town.
Have you found this said ghost town yet? Is there one in mind already?
Oh, they're all over the place, Eddie. And you know what? I'll even build a statue of you dropping a plinko ball in the middle of it.
It's got to be a legit. You got to find a place that's legit suspected to be haunted though. Like legit, like some crazy burial ground place in Montana out in the middle of nowhere, man. That would be insane.
Oh, I mean, I was thinking about Texas, like desert towns, like, they all wear cowboy hats. I don't know. I think that'd be very interesting if there was a streamer city.
That's just like, it's like a 24/7 KickCon almost kind of thing. Anyone can rock up.
But you have
is KickCon coming? Is KickCon coming or not?
It's being spoken about more seriously, that's for sure. But I don't know. We might not need to do it because we got freaking Kick Ghost Town coming. Whilst we're talking about KPP, and it's not like you're a very rich guy, right? You got a lot of money, and maybe $5,000 an hour for you is not like good money, or 4,000 or 6,000 or whatever the numbers are.
Hey, that's great. If I can get $5 an hour,
wait, 5,000 an hour. Wait a second. What are we talking about? I'll take that. I mean, give that to me.
Well, that's what I mean. Like I'm saying, like it's good money. Like your KPP earnings are like public, Adin, right? Like you make them very very public.
I don't care.
So. Like,
I'm blessed, bro. I'm blessed.
I'm gonna say that's
good comes
money.
off as ungrateful.
You'd otherwise have to get yourself like I don't even know the math here. 2,000 subscribers, right? Like that's hard.
It comes off like I'm a greedy, but I'm really not. Like I'm not trying to be greedy here. I'm really not.
Oh, I'm not bro. I respect you. I really do. I think you're one of the greatest streamers in the industry. But man, you are a greedy ass.
Ice, if Eddie told me, hold on. Ice, if Eddie told me off stream, brand risk, you should have got paid 50% more, and I didn't get paid. How is that fair? Eddie even told me. Eddie told me he's gonna fix it.
You got $100+ million. Who cares?
And he got 50 billion.
I'm gonna say, Adin, I forgot that I should have chased you up and been like, Adin, here's the extra like $6,000 or $7,000 or whatever it was.
That's it.
I'll be honest.
Bro,
I kind of thought the same way as Ice. I was like, you're 100 million deep. I didn't realize 6,000 meant that.
You're 50 billion deep. Yo, give me $1 billion. Let me hold on to it for like 5 years. I'll pay you back. Come on, bro.
I honestly didn't realize it was that big a deal. Like, I'll get that one manually adjusted.
It's not about the money though. It's just a principle for me. That's why I was being a little about it. I was like, damn, bro, you trying to play a little bit. Like, I was upset, bro. You hurt my feelings. But no, I'm not greedy, Ice. Come on, bro. Ice, I give out money. I bless my. Come on, bro. I know
you're right. Okay, you do give out a lot of money. I'm kind of with you, like halfway.
I know.
But the other half is like, I mean, if I was in your shoes, I put myself in your perspective. I personally wouldn't care if
you told me to retire. You told me to retire.
I mean, no. I mean, if I was you, $200 million.
You retire.
What are we doing, bro? Dude, if I had $200 million, I would build my own city, bro. I would just live as a king in like some desert town with a bunch of people. I don't know, dude. I have different values. I don't know. All right, Adin, to prove that you're not greedy, wire me $1 million right now.
Eddie has $50 billion. Eddie's got 50 billion. I'll tell you what. I'll wire you 100K. Eddie wires you 900K.
I mean, there's no downside for me.
No, bro, Eddie's more Jewish than me. Ice, we're all Jewish. Me, you, and Eddie are all. Santa, you're not Jewish, right?
I'm Latino. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, look, we have 3 Jews in this call. We're cooked, Ice. We're cooked.
Well, hold on. I'm only 20% Jewish.
No,
here. Come
you're
on.
Jewish. It doesn't matter. You're Jewish. Wait,
right,
wait.
I mean,
What type of Jew are you? What type of Jew are you?
Well, it's like Russian, like Russian Jew.
Fine, I can tell your nose. It's in your nose. You're Jewish. It's okay.
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Yeah. It's all good.
This program was made possible by contributions from viewers like you. Thank you.